Hi there, my name is Lori Huffman, and I am a regional vice president with Arbonne International. And I am here sharing, doing a Discover Arbonne tonight with my nephew, my first nephew, Alex Longenbarger. And so I'm just going to share with you tonight just a little bit about Arbonne, what it's about, why people are getting involved, and why this is the best time to be getting involved with this company. Just a little history about me. I worked in corporate America my entire 24 years of my career and had no intention of building a network marketing business. I found Arbonne. I was invited to a presentation or a party at the time, and because my daughter had severe eczema, I was looking for healthier options for her. We were spending lots of time and money at the dermatologist, so a friend of mine invited, and I thought, sure. And what I found and what I was surprised by is I was really skeptical. The information I was learning, I thought I was just going to show up and buy some eye cream to be polite and some baby cream for my daughter. And what I found is that I learned a lot of information that was not readily available in the media, or things that I had never heard before. So with skepticism, I still bought some products and was really surprised at how well her skin responded. So long story short, 8 months, I was a great product user, had, again, no intention of doing this business. And what I found is when things got rough at work and I found myself working 60, 70 hours a week and was going to have to be traveling a lot, and I was missing out a lot on life, that I was curious to how Arbonne and a lot of women in Arbonne and a lot of men in Arbonne were very successful career-oriented people. And I found it interesting that they decided to build an Arbonne business that allowed them to leave that corporate job. So that was enough to intrigue me to look into it further. And I was just surprised at what I learned about Arbonne. We are very different than many companies out there. So, but people get involved with Arbonne for many different reasons. And I love that is some people jump in never trying a product. They just hear about our awesome compensation plan and they hear about the company, and they just see this for the great business opportunity that it is. And so they just jump right in. Some people like me are product users, and they see that these products do truly change your life. They change your skin. They change your health. And naturally, what do we do when we find something we love? We tell people about it. And so this is just a very natural, easy way to share about Arbonne and about the products, because you want to tell other people. And we do this all the time. Some people love the idea of just being their own boss. And with the way things are now, with internet and technology, we're able to run global multi-million-dollar businesses from our phone. And so this is a great way to bring extra income in. You may be making enough, but would like to have a little extra. Everyone could use a little extra money, whether it's something for their family or to pay down some debt, or maybe just to give more in areas that you have a big passion about. So I love that about Arbonne. People jump in for totally different reasons. So with that, and tonight specifically, I wanted to share with Alex because he's brand new to the business. And what we do when we have new consultants, we just share it with those and family members and close friends so they understand what Arbonne's about and so they can just support him in this new journey. It's super exciting. He's just finishing up high school. So I love that. I wish I'd found Arbonne sooner than in my 40s. But so he's got a fresh start, and he's going to be able to live a very, very different life, full of choices that many people and most people don't have, because he's starting this business so early. So Alex, I don't know if you want to just share a few minutes. I would love for you just to share for anyone watching this video why you decided to finally or to start your Arbonne business.
Well, the main reason is because it works right along what I want to do as a living, because I want to help people get in shape and be the best physically they could be. And Arbonne, all of their products and things work right along with that. Keep people healthy. They keep people healthy, and it's all natural and things like that. So it works right along there, and it also, the business side of it gives me the opportunity to do all the stuff that I want to do in life, like travel and own my own gym and work any job that I want alongside of this, if I even have to.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's perfect. And it is that exact thing. It's really designed to build alongside whatever you're currently doing. That's what I did. I was along that job that I was working so many hours. I actually built my Arbonne business slowly alongside that for a couple of years, and to the point that I didn't have to have my corporate job anymore, and I was able to step away. And that's the best part, is it's designed, it's kind of like what we call nooks and crannies. We can build it in the nooks and crannies of our very busy life. We can build our business around our life versus trying to live around our jobs. And that's usually what happens. You know, most people do all the normal steps. They go to school, they get the good job, and they work in the job, and they kind of forget all the dreams that they had early on. So I love that Alex still has those dreams very well alive, and he's found a way. And we always kind of say, like, Arbonne is not the dream job. If years ago you told me I was going to be a professional network marketer, I said I would have thought, no way ever I would do that. But what I found is it's just a different way to work. It's still work. It's still a job, but I'm able to run a business and do this anytime I want. I truly call the shots. I am the CEO, and now Alex is the CEO of his job, and that's the best part. He gets to work, and because we can do things with technology and with laptops, any place that there's Wi-Fi or a connection, you can run your business. And so it's just brilliant that he will now have that flexibility. And I love that, because it's exactly what you can do. You can do whatever you want. Arbonne is just the vehicle to have choices in life that most people can't. I used to think that people either had plenty of money, but they had no time. And that's kind of where I was. I had no time to really do the things that I love to do. And then some people don't have the money, but they have plenty of time. But rarely do people have both. And that's what Arbonne can do. It actually can give people both. You can have both. And because if there's something you love to do, or you love your job, you don't have to leave your job. You can do Arbonne alongside of it. And it's just an extra stream. That's exactly what I did initially. My goal was to make $500. That was as big as my vision was in the beginning. And it was just going to be fun money and vacation money. Like, we went to Universal and Disney. I actually bought a used car for fun, just because it was extra. And once I realized that all I had to do was kind of, put a little intention behind it, and I was able to make this my full-time income at my 10 to 20 hours. So with that, I'm just going to cover a little bit about Arbonne. Arbonne has been around. Actually, we just had our 39-year anniversary, or birthday. And what's so important about that is most network marketing companies do not last past 10 years. And so Arbonne has stood the test of time. We've gone through the ups and the hills and valleys of market, and the market crashing, and just kind of all kinds of crazy stuff happening over the years. And so we have stood the test of time. And so that's an important aspect. And that was important for me, that I was signing up with a business that was going to last. So it wasn't like a fast growing, thing that was just going to fall apart a few years later. And that was really important. Also, the foundation that it was built on, when Peter Mork built this company in 1980, or started it in 1980 in the US, his focus and his goal and vision was to have a clean, safe product for people that was green. I mean, this was back when no one knew what the word green meant. And his focus was on good, clean products that were based on European standards. And that's really what sets Arbonne apart, is we are based on that. We meet European standards. We actually exceed them. Just for example, to date, there are around 1,400 to 1,500 chemicals that are banned, and ingredients that are banned in the European Union. And we have gone above and beyond that. So we ban about 2,000 chemicals. We have a 2,000 not allowed list. And in the US, just for a frame of reference, we have around 10 or 11 that have been banned. And so the big difference, and that's just a choice that the US has made, that they are kind of hands off in that department. And that is why we really believe what Arbonne believes, is why we are so sick as a nation. We are one of the wealthiest nations out there, but we are one of the sickest. And it's because we don't have any kind of governing body around what we have in our products. They have kind of left that up to the manufacturer. So we have to be really, truly our own advocates for our health. And so if we just trust what is in our makeup, or what is the chemicals that are put on our clothing, or what we put on our skin, or what we put in our mouth, we are really damaging, because it could be something that helps us, heals us, or hurts us. And so that is what Arbonne is focusing on. Everything that we eat, breathe, and put on our skin meets the best standards. We are based on a foundation of pure, safe, and beneficial. So we test for the utmost purity, internal and third-party testing. We are safe, and we are the best, the combination of the safest of science and the best of nature. And why that's important is we use technology and science to make sure you have a benefit. We want to make sure that products that you put on your skin are actually going to give you results, because you can use a lot of natural, all natural, clean products that are safe, but they won't give you much of a benefit. And so it's very important that we have both. And so I love that all our products are botanically based. There's no mineral oil, no petroleum. We have no artificial sugars, sweeteners, colors, dyes, perfumes. Everything is based on that plant flower or an herb. We are also kosher. We're vegan certified, which is important. I'm not vegan. Most people in Arbonne are not vegan, but we believe that we don't want animal byproducts and products in our skincare. A lot of people don't realize that mineral oil and petroleum are based on, petroleum, the basis of that is just another derivative of what we put in our car. Mineral oil, which is basically like straight baby oil, when you put that on your skin, it kind of seals it in. And our skin is the largest organ of our body. And what it does is it needs to breathe. It needs to be able to release toxins. It needs to absorb good stuff. And so when we seal that in, it really just creates a toxic environment. It keeps us from being in an alkaline state. We know that illness and cancer and things cannot thrive in an alkaline body. They've known this for many decades. So our goal is always to move to that alkaline state. And we tend to be very acidic in the US because we eat a lot of meat, we eat a lot of dairy. Also with animal byproducts, why it's so important that we have vegan certified skincare and products is that, there are a lot of our bottles are filled with just cheap fillers. So your shampoos, your lipsticks, your chapstick, your conditioner, your lotion, your deodorant, your toothpaste, all those are filled with cheap fillers. And basically most of that is from rendered animal parts. So we've become very efficient with our meat and dairy industry, and we send those animal parts to rendering factories. They boil that down and basically use that as cheap fillers. So what happens is over the years, those animals, everything that they have eaten, everything they've, pesticide that's on their food, maybe antibiotics they were treated with, it is all part of their meat. And when you put that on, it absorbs in your skin very quickly. And because our skin is an organ, it absorbs within 26 seconds, believe it or not, which is 10 times faster than the food that you eat. So you think about it, it makes sense. That's why birth control patches and nicotine patches and all those work so well, because our skin is a brilliant delivery system for our bloodstream. So it's really important that we make sure we're addressing all those areas: healthy food, healthy environment that we're breathing, and also healthy things that we're putting on our skin. They say like the average woman puts over 515 chemicals on her skin, and maybe it's in the thousands, maybe it's 515,000. It was a lot every day, just by the things that she uses every day. So that is what we are founded on, what we're based on. We're also completely gluten-free, and believe it or not, the label gluten-free that you see in most stores, there's still so many parts per billion that they're allowed to put in. We register 0 gluten in our food. And because of the prevalence of autoimmune disorder and celiac disease, and there's just a lot of things and illnesses that are becoming more prevalent, it is really important to have those clean products. So as we talk about products, why, so that is why we're different. That is why we've chosen purposely not to be put in a store, because when you go into even health food stores, you're going to see hundreds of bottles of shampoo and everyone doesn't know the difference. That's the difference. Is Arbonne is the cleanest. Arbonne is the best. We are the #1 healthy brand for #1 premier global brand for healthy living inside and out. And that is why we were growing. We actually last month in March, we grew faster year to date in percent than Amazon or Google. I saw that stat, I mean, it's astounding that we are not even to our tipping point. We are growing so fast. So we are in multiple countries. We're in Canada, UK, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, Taiwan. And the best part is you can have team members, you can have network, you can have clients in any one of those countries. And because we do everything through technology and the internet, and you basically just own a website, Alex can have clients all over the world, which is brilliant because with the tax changes, anytime he has a client or a business partner in any one of those countries, if he goes there for any kind of business purpose, it is automatically can be a tax write-off. And so it's just a really smart time to also be involved. So some of the products we have, I just want to touch on these a little bit. We have something, I love that we do not have like a little niche market. We have products for, baby to 100 years old, like, and everyone in between. We have baby care line, we have an acne skincare line, we have a sensitive skincare, we have sunscreen, we have toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, shave gel. Our number one growing market right now is our 30 Days to Healthy Living. We have a lot of nutrition products, but we have a grouping that kind of works synergistically together to move people to a healthier state. And what is so brilliant about this is actually when people sign up for a 30-day program, they get put into a Facebook group, they're led by a health coach, and they're given everything. It's kind of like the paint by numbers health coaching. This is not a fad diet. It's not a crash diet. There's no counting of things. We don't count calories or fat or carbs or anything like that. We just teach health. Because when people get healthy, they will lose weight. And people have got that backwards. They think they need to lose weight to get healthy. And if they don't address all the things, the toxins, allergens, and things that they've been putting in their body for many years, they will actually just become more toxic if they just lose weight in these weird, crash elimination type diets. So what Arbonne's 30 does is we increase nutrients, we eliminate any kind of allergen and typical, toxic type ingredients like soy, gluten, dairy, whey, alcohol, sugar. All those things do not serve us well. And so it's not forever. It's really just to hit the pause button so our body can rid itself of all these toxins. Because what happens when you eat something that it doesn't recognize, we kind of describe it as frankenfood. And what it does is it encapsulates it in fat and then stores it in adipose tissue. So over the years, that tissue and that fat kind of builds up. And so you really have to kind of eliminate it for a long time for that 30 days. So it has a chance to release and then move out. So, Alex has access to a lot of good videos that are specific about that 30-day program. People are jumping in by leaps and bounds. Of course, January is our biggest month because everyone feels like poo after the holidays and after the holiday eating. So that's our biggest month, but also people reset several times a year. But also it educates them. We teach people how to read labels and how to understand what those labels, so it just kind of takes the myth around what's healthy for me and what's not. And we help them every step of the way. As I said, you get all these recipes that are delicious. We give you a grocery list. We give you the coaching every single day. And then you have that support group that you can ask questions. You have a health coach, and then you have us, your consultant that can help you with any questions. And what people do is when they're done with that 30 days, not only do they typically lose weight and more than they normally would, but they feel amazing. They lose the brain fog. They lose the gut pain. They lose the migraines. They find energy that they haven't had in years. And that is the best part, is seeing those transformations in people. And so that is the one that I'm super passionate about. And I think what Alex is going to be able to do, impact a lot of people, hundreds and thousands of people through this program. We also have cosmetics that are beautiful. They're on trend. I've heard that they're the best vegan, healthy makeup that you can find out there. We also have our flagship anti-aging skincare line, RE9. But we have something for everyone. And the best part is it is a 45-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love it, you can send it back. Less than 1% of our products are ever returned. You can even do the whole 30-day program, and if you don't love it, you can send the empty bags and boxes back, and they will refund your money, no questions asked. So there's no risk with buying any of our products, which is great. So network marketing, I just want to touch on a little bit why network marketing. is the vehicle that we chose. And what happens when you purchase something at a normal big box store or at a mall, there is a significant markup in those products because everyone has to get paid. So when there's something that's made, it passes through, the wholesaler, the manufacturer, the sales force. Usually there's a celebrity in there that endorses the product. All those people have to get paid. So what happens, there's very little money that's actually put into the product. And so what I love is that when we make a product, it goes directly from our website. The person orders online and it goes directly to their doorstep in 3 to 5 days. The consultant is completely transparent to that. All we do is naturally and genuinely share what we love about these products, and then people can buy at our store. Everyone that's a consultant has their own website. So it's like we own our own Amazon store, which is brilliant. We don't have to stock product. We don't have to store product. We don't have to predict what our clients want. They go there and we don't even know what's happening. So the only products in my household are mine. And that's the way it should be. That is what allows us to be a truly global company. We can have, clients across the globe that are purchasing from us, while we're sleeping and they're still awake and ordering products. We can make money when we sleep. And that is smart business. That is asset growing business. And that's not the wave of the future. That's now, and it's only going to get more so like that. So it's really smart that we've done it this way because no one really wants to stock product and figure that out and deliver and be taking stuff to the post office all the time. No one has time for that. And so I just think we have a really good setup with that. Also, if you've ever considered getting involved with a network marketing company, it is going to be the thing to get involved with. Like right now, I think they say 1 in 8, but they say in the next several years, 1 in 3 households will identify with some kind of brand, and they will have some other kind of side hustle or some other means of an income stream coming in. If you think about like with Airbnb and Uber, all those type of businesses are just on that brink of the digital age, and that's where Arbonne has been for years. And so we don't have to figure that out. For one, we're a smart business because we have a consumable product. These are things that people buy every month or every day or whatever. They're things that they use every day. They drink a protein shake or they use a lip balm or they're using shampoo and deodorant. They're non-negotiables. We don't have to teach people how to use and make those. And we have something for everyone. That's the other thing is some people could care less about a protein shake, but they're really into makeup. And there's some people could care less about makeup, but they really would like anti-aging skincare, or they want a really good sunscreen that works and is safe for them. So we have something for everyone, and it's something they're going to use no matter what. Also, marketplace demand is huge for healthy products, and you can see this happening. I distinctly remember, growing up, and even just 10 years ago, Kroger had a little section that was the organic section, and no one really shopped there a whole lot. And then it got bigger, and then it got bigger, and then it was like 2 aisles. And now they finally have incorporated all the organic and healthy food throughout the store because of demand. That's not the companies pushing it. That is demand by the consumer. So we have what people are looking for. They're looking for gluten-free products. We have those. They're looking for vegan products. We have those. They're looking for anti-aging skincare that works, and you don't have to do auto shipping. We don't have to do auto ship, guys. That's a big one. We have all the things that people are looking for. So it's just a matter of sharing this brand of what we have. We also, because of timing and trends, because of internet sales, that obviously is booming, people rarely buy anything in stores anymore. Everyone's shopping online. People can shop online at a discount from our website. Also because of, home-based business is growing, that's a huge one. And we call it home-based business, but the best part is most of us don't work from home. And the beauty is because of cell phones, we can truly work from anywhere. So that's what I loved when I saw what Alex's dreams were. I knew this was a perfect fit for him because he has a desire to be mobile. And if you have a desire to be mobile, or you don't like being tied down to what you're doing or the location you're driving, this gives you choices. It gives you options. And not having to commute to a job every day and have corporate clothes and, drive back every day, that was appealing to me because even though I was supposed to work 8 hours, I was working closer to 10. Then you add the 2 hours of commute, I was working or doing work related things for 12 hours. And now I make the same amount and I work 15 to 20 hours a week. So that is just a beautiful thing that you can work that into your life and you can build this alongside. And that is the best part about this, is that we're able to leverage time. So in the past, if I were sick or if I wasn't working, I wasn't getting paid. And with Arbonne, every time I share this with someone who wants to do the business or just wants to buy the products, I'm actually duplicating myself. So I'm working maybe 10 hours this week, but when I have 5 other consultants that are working their 10 hours a week building their business, I'm actually getting paid on my entire network. So therefore, I'm getting paid 60 hours a week or thousands of hours a week because of this business. And that is the best part, because what tends to happen is we have a lot of energy and a lot of motivation when we're younger, and we'll work really hard, and over time, our income grows, slowly and steadily, and then we get closer to retirement age, but we still have to work harder than we've ever worked closer to that retirement age. With Arbonne, it's like the opposite. Over time, your income goes exponentially up, but the work is much less, or it stays the same. I still work only the 10 or 15 hours a week as my business grows and grows. So that has been the best part. Whereas, when I was my salary stayed the same. I could work twice as many hours in a week or in a month, and I didn't get paid anymore. So actually we get paid exactly what we, put into this, and as our network grows. So it's just a brilliant way to work. So real quick, I'm going to touch on the compensation plan. I love that we have 4 levels that are very simple to remember. If you just remember the word DARN, D-A-R-N. So district manager is the first level. Most people get there in a couple days, couple months, just depends on the pace you want to take. Average income here is around $240 to $1,500 a month. And I think it's around $500 is about the average. So you think about that. Could be a good car payment. It could be a debt payment. It could be money towards, a savings or a vacation fund. That's great money. Most people I've heard that if they go bankrupt, it's usually just because they've had a shortage of just a few $100s. And so this could be really helpful for a family income. Area manager is the second level. I love this level. $1,200 to $3,000 a month is the average of what people make at area manager, but our business becomes willable at this level. And that is so impactful because what we do doesn't go away if we were to pass away. Our business actually can be willed for 4 generations. And so if something were to happen to me, my income still continues to go to my husband and my family for 4 generations, just like like nothing ever happened. And so that is just really impactful. That is like owning a true family business, having a legacy for a family. And I've never heard another company that does that. Regional vice president, this is the fun level. Everyone knows it as the white Mercedes-Benz level. Average income here is $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And you guys, that is like corporate money replacement. That was the level I just reached recently. And it is significant to see. And yes, it's fun to get the white Mercedes-Benz. The best part is they actually give you $800 cash stipend every month. So it's your car. It's the title's in your name. You get to pick it out. You can buy it used. You can buy it new. It can be leased, whatever. It just has to be white, and it just has to be a Mercedes, and they will continue to send you that $800 check. And then if you pay it off, you still get the $800 cash. So that's just really nice. And it's just really fun. It just represents a lot of people that you've helped their health, or you've helped them financially. And so that's really exciting to see that. And then the last level is national vice president. Average income here is $22,000 a month, and it's uncapped. There's no limit. I don't think I've ever really heard of anyone at Arbonne that retires, because it's such a fun thing to do. We just share, and there's just no limit to that. It kind of sounds like gangster money, but I know many people that are national vice presidents that make well above that amount. So it is legit. And I see so many people, even of Alex's age, that are just doing amazing in this because they get it. They have the drive. They have the desire to live differently than most of us have for many years. So I'm just so excited to see what he can and what he's going to do with this business. And then lastly, I just want to kind of wrap it up with there are many ways you can get involved. We appreciate you taking the time just to listen in so you can understand what he's doing, what he's so passionate about, but also that you can just support him. It's fun to get, something new started, but we wanted to record this tonight so you can watch, but also you can get involved and help him. If you wanted to check out the products, he has his own website. Anyone can buy free retail or, retail on his website. Also, the preferred client account is typically $29. Actually, Arbonne has waived it this month, which is March. And you could get some products at a great discount. And that basically is just kind of like a Amazon or like a Sam's Club warehouse. You have a discount for a whole year. So you get to buy that wholesale price. And there's other perks and benefits like free shipping and things like that. Then the last, you could sign up as a consultant. You could actually join Alex's team if you want to build your own business and have your own extra income. Or you can just get the consultant account. Some people do that just to get the bigger discount because there's no obligation to build a business if you don't want to. But what do we do when we find something we love? We just share it. So it just makes sense that we just start using our own products and buying from our own store. Like, I don't have to support the CEOs of other stores. I'm supporting the CEO of my own company for me and my family. And Alex is now doing that now at such a young age, which is so awesome. So I thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Alex. If he doesn't know, he'll reach out to me and we will get your questions asked or answered. We're not afraid of any of them. So thank you and have a good night.